What's up, 90s lovers? This is Phil, and this is time to get your fill of the 90s, because that's what this show is all about, filling your 90s needs. Whole? Don't say that. Okay, I won't. Anyway, most people would think the 90s were dead or gone. If you looked at a calendar, you'd be correct. However, there's still news and new things going on that involve 90s things. And I'm going to give you your news breakdown, and we're going to call this from the 90s, of the 90s. News from the 90s. New 90s news. I like that one. New 90s news. Lots of things are going on. Brisbane, Australia. Never been there. Never been to Australia. But they have a huge new pop concert coming out, and it's all 90s artists. There's just some that I could think off the top of my head. Too Limited, Mr. President, Eiffel 65, Aqua, Venga Boys, Bewitched, a whole bunch of 90s acts. Not any like huge name ones, but those are all good ones. I enjoy, I know at least a couple songs by each of them. It would be an awesome concert. And I know somewhere in Britain they're also thinking about starting a big 90s music festival. That would be so freaking cool if they could do something like that in America. I would be there selling tickets on the corner. Anyway, also in the news, Fruit Loops are going back to their old 90s shapes where they're actually shaped like fruit. They're faked like fruit. Fruit, spelled with two O's. Weird. Anyway, that's pretty cool. What else we got? Medabots, if anybody remembers that anime show, it was a Saturday morning cartoon. They're coming out with a new video game, so that's kind of cool. Might be interesting. It was kind of like a Pokemon meets Digimon, but they're robots, and they'd fight them. It was a pretty cool show, and there's actually, I'll link it down in the comments below, a YouTube channel where you can go watch the entire series from beginning to end, which is freaking cool. There's a couple of 90s shows like that. Maybe we'll do a video about that soon. Other new 90s news is going to be the Reebok has come back out with some of their classic shoes. Adidas is also doing this. They're coming out with entire lines of 90s clothing. So if you like to look like you're from the 90s and not look crazy though, like there's some people, like you'll see them homeless walking around in like windbreakers and tie-dye shirts. Not like that. It's pretty sweet looking clothes and all 90s based. So super cool. Check those out. Lastly, we got X-Men, the animated series. They're coming out with a whole new line of statues, like collectibles, and you can check out some of them right here. Super cool. I've got like a huge movie, TV show memorabilia wall right over there. I will show you maybe sometime. But yeah, super cool. I'm thinking about getting one. The Beast one is sweet. Guys, so that's your wrap-up of new 90s news. And this is Phil, and I hope you got your fill of the 90s. Check back on videos every Monday and Thursday, and whenever I feel like uploading, and don't put me on a schedule, bro.